top 10 Costco sauces if you're on a weight loss journey. Feeling saucy, I'm gonna show you only the best of the best here, show you the price, the nutrition, how you would implement it in your daily day, and only show you the best of the best here. If you're a fan of ranch dressing here for your salads, or you throw it on top of your burgers, each serving is 120 calories. This one comes in a 2-pack for $12.59. Instead, if you want a way better, lower calorie, higher protein option here, you're just gonna reach for the ranch seasoning here, and then you have 2 options. So you have the Faye Greek yogurt or the Kirkland Greek yogurt, which is a little cheaper. It's non-fat Greek yogurt, so it's gonna be lower in calorie and higher in protein. This one is essentially good for dressings and dips. 0 calories per serving. This one tastes just as good, if not even better. 20 ounces for $10.79 here at Costco. So you're gonna choose this one or that one. Whenever we're choosing any type of marinade or maybe sauce to flavor your steaks and your hamburgers, this is a really awesome option. I always choose is the A1 original sauce. It's only 15 calories per 1 tablespoon, so you have to be a little bit careful and light. This one specifically is one of the better options here on sale. So it's 2 bottles, 20 ounces each for $7.99. This has always been a staple, especially if you see it at a Chili's restaurant or Applebee's. They put this on the side, so if you see those options and you want to flavor your steak, your hamburgers, throw it on top of your salads a little bit to give it a little bit extra flavor, choose the A1s. Fresh tasting salsa on your chicken, your eggs, with low calories, that's minimal. We have 2 really good options here at Costco. So option 1 is the Kirkland salsa. This is the medium version. Each serving is only 10 calories per serving, and then in the ingredients, it's just diced tomatoes, green jalapenos, tomato puree, just a bunch of spices and seasonings to kick it up a little bit. 10 calories per serving, 0 grams of added sugar, 0 grams of saturated fat. So this is definitely a staple. 2 of these for $9.59 at Costco, or next best option would be Mateo's Gourmet Salsa here, you guys. This is medium, so it's kind of the same as this. The only difference is the Kirkland, because it's their brand, it's a little bit cheaper, but each serving is identical. It's 10 calories per serving, 0 grams saturated fat, 0 grams added sugar, and then it's a little bit less in spices. You're only getting tomatoes, jalapenos, water, cilantro, red wine vinegar, a few spices here and there. Depending on how much flavor, I always would choose the Kirkland because I feel like it has a better kick to it. More seasonings to add on top of your salads for your Tostito night. $3.50 per pound, $6.99 here. All right, guys, and then I have my online fat loss coaching program. So if you're an overweight individual, you're a beginner, you're a male, and you're very confused on actually how to lose fat sustainably and build muscle at the same time, I have everything laid out. I have over 40 lessons of the most common fitness questions that are all gonna be answered, and you have me to coach you, not as though you're gonna be alone losing fat. I'm gonna teach you the most sustainable and most effective ways to lose fat from beginner to advanced. You really need help and you're serious about losing fat for good in the most sustainable way, check out my program below, and I'll see you soon. This is one of my favorites. Instead of using blue cheese for your wings, usually pizza too, this is a pretty good alternative, especially if you're out with your friends and family and you still want to kind of keep it minimal in calories and not to go too crazy on the ultra processed food. You're going to want to choose the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You're going to also get an extra kick to it. 0 calories per serving. Sodium's a little bit higher, but you can always, as a trick, you can always dilute this with a little bit more vinegar. It'll be a little bit less in sodium. And then you're getting 2 Frank's Hot Sauces for $9.69, especially for lunch. If I'm making chicken rice with spinach, I always add hot sauce or the G-Hue sauce, but they don't have the sugar-free versions here. But that would be your next best option here, is to choose the Frank's Red Hot Sauce, especially if you're cutting during the summer or during the fall. But I know this is everybody's favorite. This is the 2-pack of Chick-fil-A sauce. I love this myself back in the day, but back in the day, I used to be chubbier as well. It's 160 calories per serving. This is gonna add up a lot, especially if you're throwing this on your chicken sandwich, your burger, even if you're adding it to your salad dressing. This is something we're not gonna choose. 2 of these for $8.49. The price is okay, but instead, guys, we're gonna choose any of the previous sauces, or you guys wanna make some awesome teriyaki night, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab the Kiko Man soy sauce. I know sodium can be a little bit higher, so for those afraid of the sodium, dilute vinegar, mix this with non-fat Greek yogurt, the Kirkland ones. You get a better, lower calorie, higher protein alternative, and it's less in sodium. This is perfect for Chinese dinner nights that you're mixing with the Kirkland tenderloins, or if you wanna get the chicken fajitas here, they're already pre-cooked, pre-sliced, because it's easier for you for dinner. This is actually my next best option here. $3.40 per quart, so you're getting 64 fluid ounces for $6.79 here at Costco. Next awesome option would be the Grey Poupon. This is the Dijon mustard. This is a great marinade, especially for chicken, for salmon, for steaks. It's only 5 calories per serving. It's gonna add a lot more kick to it. The Grey Poupon Dijon mustard, 16 ounces for $17.99. Fat loss friendly dressing. You can always grab grab the Dijon mustard, mix this with light olive oil, because olive oil is a low calorie dense, balsamic vinegar, lemon, garlic. Tastes amazing on salads, or you could throw those on your burgers depending on how thick the consistency is. You're gonna add a lot more flavor to your breakfast, for your lunches, and for your dinners. You can essentially utilize this for every single meal. If you want to make your own fresh pasta here, we can always grab the Kirkland tomato sauce, but the only thing is this is just tomatoes and salt itself, so you're just gonna have to season it more with either oregano, garlic, pepper, on top of your whole pastas, your lentils, on top of your frozen vegetables like the normie vegetables. This is perfect because you're gonna add a lot more food volume. The sauce is gonna help satiate you probably for a little bit longer, with minimal calories too. So this is 25 calories per serving, 0 grams of added sugar, 0 grams of saturated fat. It's just coming from California, Roman tomatoes. The Kirkland signature tomato sauce, $1.06 per pound, so it comes out to $11.99. So if you don't want to grab the regular pasta sauce, the marinara sauce, and you want to make it yourself with your own spices and your own ingredients, you're gonna grab one of these. Pasta nights, if you want to keep it minimal in calories and higher in protein, and for your pizza nights, if you want to keep it lower in calorie and higher protein. The first option we have here, the Classico pasta sauce, 3 jars for $12.69, and you're snagging a deal here. 2 grams of protein, 60 calories, 0 grams of saturated fat, 2 grams of added sugar. I always minimize my added sugar and my saturated fat as much as I can, but this is not a bad choice at all. And the first ingredient is organic tomato puree, which is awesome because that means the first ingredient is most of what's in the actual jar itself. And then you have a few more spices and seasonings. If you don't know how to spice your own pastas or your own marinades, you're gonna wanna grab something like this. Or if you guys don't like the spice and the seasonings of the Classico organic pasta sauce, the next one is your childhood friendly Ragu sauce here. Why? Because it's minimal in calories and it's classic because it takes you back to the 1990s. And you're also getting 3 jars, so this one's a little bit cheaper. So it's actually about $1 cheaper here, the Ragu pasta sauce, $1.10 per pound versus the organic pasta sauce. It's $9.29 for 3 jars. Perfect for pasta nights. You can grab always the Amy Lou chicken meatballs. You can make fresh ground turkey with the butter ball. Make an awesome low calorie, high protein pasta night, and grab the bonza pasta, make it even better. Each serving is 70 calories, 0 grams of saturated fat, 2 grams of protein, and this is actually less than 1 gram added sugar. So actually a really awesome choice. Who would have thought? Mom was actually right all along in picking the Ragu sauce to save you time and save you some money. I wouldn't have thought that.